Hey everybody, it is Rick, and I have a ton of unboxings, as you can see in that thumbnail. This is all stuff I've purchased recently. I've kind of basically been stockpiling to show you guys. I have a new autographed book from Books A Million. I showed you guys my autographed book collection. About a week after I recorded that video, I got a new book in that collection. A couple purchases from eBay, a Groove purchase from eBay. A pre-order from Grindhouse Video that came early. I'm sure you guys know what that is, as I've teased it in previous video. Random stuff I've been purchasing from Amazon, and a bunch of stuff from deep discount. So a ton of stuff to show you guys. Also want to represent my new Cotton Candy Randy Savage shirt. So if you guys don't watch Good Mythical Morning, Cotton Candy Randy is a character on there. He's very funny to me. I know Jacob, J2H, will appreciate this. As soon as I saw, I think it was Link wearing this shirt in one of the videos, I was like, oh my god, I need that shirt. Because it mixes my favorite character from Good Mythical Morning with wrestling. And yeah, it is Cotton Candy Randy Savage. And I love it. So Bridget got this for me. I almost said girlfriend got for me. But yeah, Bridget got this for me and gave it to me on Father's Day because it says, oh yeah, daddies, because he calls Rhett and Link his daddies. Anyway, if you don't watch Good Mythical Morning, you're going to be like, I don't get the shirt, but people who watch it will, I think, enjoy the shirt. So let's dive right in to the purchases. First up, bam, Books A Million. And like I said, this is a new autographed book for the collection. And it is, all right. We got Matthew McConaughey's book, Green Lights, which I know Bridget has actually listened to the audiobook of this and said it's fantastic. I have the book downloaded on my phone. I need to listen to it. And not the greatest signature, better than Seth Rogen's, but Matthew McConaughey's autograph there. It's also interesting that he did like a partial slipcover on his book. This top of the book is like the book, and the slipcover is short, but that's how they made it. But I've heard great things about the book, and Matthew McConaughey autograph in the collection I am pretty excited about owning. So Matthew McConaughey, Green Lights. I gotta figure out where to set stuff. I'm probably gonna shake the camera. Yep. Next up, I got this for Bridget. It was a movie she was looking for. Paid $7 for it on eBay. And I need to switch out the case for this one if I'm not mistaken. But it is The Young Victoria, which stars Emily Blunt. So I got this for her. She, like I said, was looking for it, and I found a really good deal. Also has Paul Bettany, Miranda Richardson, Mark Strong in it. You can tell the person bought it from like a pawn shop because it has like a barcode on the back. I don't think it'll peel off. Let me check. Yeah, so I'll just switch up the cases. I have replacement cases that I recently bought. So The Young Victoria, got that for Bridget. Next up, I got these on eBay. I paid $15 for 2 movies. Like I said, I've had these a while. Like these were shipped the beginning of June. So I probably had these like 3 or 4 weeks. This movie I got on DVD as a blind buy, but it's a Ryan Gosling movie that I haven't seen, so I figured why not upgrade it and watch it on Blu-ray when I watch it. And that is All Good Things, which stars Ryan Gosling and Kirsten Dunst and Frank Langella. I've heard good things about this one. It's a Magnolia Home Entertainment film, and it's inspired by a true story. So All Good Things on Blu-ray. And this, I found out, I was on Blu-ray.com and looking at like the newest deals on Amazon, and this was on there. I went to Amazon, and for some reason I couldn't order it. I don't know what the deal was with that. I know Joe Martinez, I sent him a link, and he said he couldn't order it either, but then I found it on eBay, and the person did like a combo deal for that and All Good Things. But it's a movie called Daydream Nation, which stars Kat Dennings, Andy McDowell, Josh Lucas, and Reese Thompson. And it just sounds really, really interesting. It's described as Juno as reimagined by David Lynch, or a funny Funnier, Sunnier, Donnie Darko. And the synopsis sounded really interesting. So it's an Anchor Bay film. It just sounds intriguing. So I blind bought that as well from eBay. Next up was a purchase from Groove. A couple 4Ks and a Blu-ray. I'd actually bought another Blu-ray because I thought it was a steelbook of a Blu-ray I already owned. It was the standard edition, but I believe whatever it cost me, I sold it to Jess, Miss Jess on Instagram, and she was excited to add it to her collection. But I have, like I said, a Blu-ray and 2 4Ks. This movie, the cast alone sold me on it. It seems like it will be a very weird movie, but I was intrigued. And it's called An Evening with Beverly Luff Lynn. And it stars Aubrey Plaza, Craig Robinson, Jermaine Clement, Emile Hirsch. And I love Aubrey Plaza. And this just seems like it'll be a weird movie. But I'm intrigued. It looks interesting. So let me know if you've seen this one. I think this was like $14, which is a bit pricey, but it's not a Blu-ray I've ever seen out and about. Next up, I've never watched this movie, and they had a great deal. I want to say these were each $10.99, the 2 4Ks I got, and they both came with slipcovers. Although this one, they decided to shrink wrap the slipcover, so the corners are all messed up, but I mean, at least it has a slipcover. And it is Backdraft, which stars Kurt Russell, William Baldwin, Robert De Niro, directed by Ron Howard. So yeah, it's weird. They shrunk wrap the slip, so all the corners are all rounded off and damaged. But I'm not some kind of slipcover snob. I'm glad it came with a slipcover. Jennifer Jason Leigh, Donald Sutherland, Rebecca De Mornay are also in this one. So Backdraft, got that for $10.99, and I upgraded a Blu-ray, which I think I've pulled from my shelf. Nope, I have to pull that still. And this is just a fantastic movie. I've been waiting for the right price point to get it, and that is Do the Right Thing, Spike Lee joint. This is just a fantastic movie, very ahead of its time, in my opinion. 1989 this came out, with Spike Lee starring, Danny Aiello as well. Giancarlo Esposito, Bill Nunn, John Turturro, John Savage. So Do the Right Thing with slipcover. Got that for $10.99 too. So those were my eBay packages. Then I have my pre-order here from Grindhouse Video. Like I said, I'll probably do a dedicated video to this at some point. I would assume it'll definitely be in a review video. Although I've decided I'm not going to rate this movie because it's a bit weird for me to rate it. But I ordered not one but 2 copies of Movie Hoarders from VHS to DVD and beyond. Why did I buy 2? I'm going to keep one sealed as a display piece of my collection because it's not every day that I can say I got to be part of a documentary. So yeah, this is still crazy. Like, watching it was pretty surreal. I don't like to watch myself. I don't watch back my videos. I like to make them, but I don't like to watch myself. It's just a personal thing. But there's even disc artwork. It's the same as the front cover, but Movie Hoarders from VHS to DVD and beyond. Available now online. I'll leave links down below where you can pre-order it. I'll probably leave those links up through the next group of videos, and I'll slowly take them down, except for one. I'll probably leave like the Amazon pre-order up because I know Grindhouse Video, I believe, is closing the end of 2021. So yeah, so one to display, one that goes on the shelf. Movie Hoarders from VHS to DVD and beyond. Go support the movie. It's very, very cool that it is real. It happened. My face was in the movie. And, Joe Martinez, Marie's in there, Dave, Cinema Sickness, Danny, Cinestalker, Sean, Cool Duder. So, then, yeah, I've been buying a lot on Amazon recently, and 4 of the 5 of these are all Shout or Scream Factory movies. And one was a movie that was MOD that I've been waiting to get my hands on. So just go through it here. The first thing is a Blu-ray director's cut of But I'm a Cheerleader, which stars Natasha Lyonne. Also Clea Duvall's in it. I remember enjoying this movie back in the day when I saw it on DVD quite a bit, and it had gone out of print, and then finally came out on physical Blu-ray recently, like in the last probably couple weeks from when I'm recording this. I got this for $16.99. Like I said, it's an MOD Blu-ray. It has special features, making But I'm a Cheerleader in 1999, But I'm a Composer, a chat with Pat Irwin, Student Film Discharge, and But I'm a Cheerleader Class Reunion. 91-minute runtime. But I'm a Cheerleader. So if you haven't checked this one out, I definitely recommend it. It's not going to be for everybody because of the subject matter. It's definitely another movie that was ahead of its time. The girl's parents suspect she's a lesbian, and they send her to like a rehab camp to get it out of her, and she falls in love there. So, But I'm a Cheerleader. Next up, I didn't know this was on Blu-ray. I believe a couple of my friends ordered this as well. This is the 20th anniversary edition of said movie, and this is a Shout Factory release of the, what year did this come out? 95, so 26 years ago. Hackers, the 20th anniversary edition, obviously starring Angelina Jolie, Johnny Lee Miller, Fisher Stevens, and Lorraine Bracco. Another movie, in my opinion, ahead of its time about computer hackers. I'm curious to see how this one aged, because I haven't watched this in a very, very long time, when I was much younger. So I'm curious to see how this holds up. But like I said, yeah, I did not know this was on Blu-ray from Shout Factory, and I got this for, I think this was like 12 or 13 bucks. It was a really good price point, so I ordered that. The next one, Bridget wanted, I think this was like $11. This was really cheap. I want to say this was $11. This is a Scream Factory release. I've never seen this, so I'm sure I'll be checking this out at some point. And as Village of the Damned, this being from 1995 as well, starring Christopher Reeve, Kirstie Alley, and then other people I don't know. So Village of the Damned, like I said, never saw this one. Bridget was pretty excited. She wanted to get it, so I ordered it. I actually have more Shout and Scream Factory, or definitely Shout Factory titles coming from Amazon in the next week. Next up, I got this. This was like $11.06, I think, because they were having a Shout Factory sale during Prime Day, and then you could save 20% off the titles that were listed there. So this was $13.99, and then I got 20% off. And it is Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger in Twins on Blu-ray. So that'll be fun. I'll show RJ this one. I think it'll be a fun watch. I haven't watched this in a long time, since I was a kid. But yeah, Twins on Blu-ray. This is a Shout Select title. So I have that in the collection. And last but not least, Joe Martinez and Crazy Joe highly recommended this. It's been on my radar for a while. I was familiar with the movie, but I had never seen it. It stars Ethan Hawke, a young Ethan Hawke, and a young River Phoenix. This being from 1985. And that is Explorers. And yes, it came with a slipcover and as a Shout Select as well. I think this was $15.99, I believe, or $14.99. Somewhere around there, $14 to $16. So Explorers on Blu-ray. Added that to the collection. Pretty cool. It came with a slipcover. It doesn't happen very often when you order Shout Factory titles from Amazon, but nonetheless, that came with it. And then last but not least, deep discount. And this was all stuff that was part of, you guys know I ordered that Stripes record I've shown, and Big Fish, and the Polaris CD. So I had ordered, I think, like 9 or 10 total items, and I got 15% off everything. So I ordered, I've been going crazy, but hey, it is what it is. First thing I got was a Pop. When I saw this Pop was coming out, I wanted to get it. As soon as I saw it was available on deep discount, I was like, cool, I'll get it with the discount. And that is Chunk from Goonies doing the Truffle Shuffle. I definitely need to add that. I love Chunk in the Goonies. I used to have a shirt with Chunk doing the Truffle Shuffle. As a big guy, I always thought the Truffle Shuffle was funny. So, Chunk doing the Truffle Shuffle on my shelf. It's going to happen. Gotta get rid of those live-action Jasmine Pops, because stay tuned for a future video. I actually have another pop to add to the collection as a Father's Day gift. So we'll talk about that next week. Then, like I said, I have 6 movies to show here. The first one is new from Paramount, and that is A Night at the Roxbury for the first time on Blu-ray. This was like $10, I want to say, like $10 or $10.50. This movie's ridiculous but funny. Chris Kattan, Will Ferrell, Emilio. I have an Emilio pin on my backpack. So, Night at the Roxbury. Probably have to wait a little to show this to RJ. It's a little mature in parts, but it's a fun, stupid movie. So, Night at the Roxbury. I love this next movie. It's a fantastic golf film. Great cast. It's like a fantasy movie combined with a golf movie, starring Charlize Theron, Will Smith, and Matt Damon, and that is The Legend of Bagger Vance. This was around the same price, like 10 or 11 bucks. I love this movie. I think it's outstanding. Robert Redford directed this movie, so I really enjoyed that. So, The Legend of Bagger Vance, was excited that finally came to Blu-ray. And then the whole reason I ordered from Deep Discount was this next movie, because Bridget wanted it. Amazon was back ordered like 2 months, and it was actually like $6 cheaper on Deep Discount, plus I got a discount on top of that. And it's another Paramount Presents film to add to the collection, and it is Cecil B. DeMille's The Greatest Show on Earth. I've never seen it, don't know much about it. I know it's about the Barnum and Bailey Circus, if I'm not mistaken. Stars Betty Hutton, Cornel Wilde, Charlton Heston, James Stewart. I've never seen this. From 1952, 152 minutes. With the nice slipcover. I love the Paramount releases. You open it, well, it's sealed still, but you open it, it has the original movie poster, clear case. So Paramount's knocking it out of the park recently with physical media. They've gotten a license to re-release Miramax films. They're putting out catalog titles that never got Blu-ray releases, and they're doing the Paramount Presents line, which is great. Then I got this next title. I wanted to pre-order this because when we watched the Blu-ray, the quality of the Blu-ray wasn't great. I had the Mill Creek version, and it's a fun action movie to me. Plus, I love how the steelbook looks. So I pre-ordered this, the 4K steelbook. A bunch of bonus features. This was put out by Sony themselves, and that is The Last Action Hero on 4K steelbook there. I've already opened it, so I can show you guys. It's already been bagged. On the back, we have Jack Slater on the balcony. And inside, you got the digital copy code. Set that over there. And then disc artwork. Different disc artwork on both discs. But first, I'll show you, I don't know, Jack running away from his uncle's exploding house. Oh no. So you got the Blu-ray disc artwork there, Jack Slater, and then the front cover. Oh man, this is... So, different artwork there. I'm losing my J card. So, Last Action Hero. It really pops. I love the gloss they used for the slipcover. So, there we go. Now that I've made a mess. And then the last part of my Deep Discount order just showed up this past Tuesday as of recording. They actually showed up on their release day, which is cool because I forgot to put the digital copy back in. Usually when I pre-order from Deep Discount, it's usually like the weekend after something comes out. Like I got this the Friday after it came out, which like I've said before, unless it's something I'm going to watch the day it comes out, which rarely ever happens, especially for catalog titles. I don't mind waiting, but yeah, these came the next day. Part of my neighbors, again, I don't know if you can hear that, they're vacuuming because they're moving out, which I'm very worried about. Our next door neighbors are moving out, and they've been really cool. And yep, they're definitely vacuuming the hallway. So yeah, I'm hoping that we don't get some crazy college neighbors. But like I said, the last thing I pre-ordered was 2 Kino Lord titles that came out this past Tuesday. I'm recording this on the 27th, so they released on the 22nd of June, I believe. And the first one here is a movie that I grew up watching. Didn't realize that it was a real store that it took place in, but the movie is Career Opportunities that takes place overnight in a Target. Like I said, when I was younger, didn't realize Target was a real thing because we didn't have those in Pennsylvania. This came out in 91, so I was like 7 years old. But thought it was fun that the guy was trapped in a Target and there was an attractive girl and bad guys. So, Career Opportunities, written by John Hughes, but directed by Brian Gordon, starring Frank Whaley and Jennifer Connelly. And then the last thing I got, we'll actually be watching tonight. I've never seen this movie before, which is shocking to a lot of people, especially as I'm a huge comedy fan. But it stars Harlan Williams, Dave Chappelle, and Jim Brewer, and that is Half Baked. Like I said, these are both Kino releases. I've never seen this. Tonight, watching Half Baked, so pretty excited to check that one out. And yeah, Half Baked, Career Opportunities, and that is it, guys. That is all the stuff from this unboxing. I'm going to try to do this elevator here. So, as always, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Hit the thumbs up button. Leave comments. Do all that good stuff. Also, be sure to check out the description box down below, where you can find links to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd, where I rate and review all the movies I watch, my Blu-ray.com profile, my eBay store, Amazon wishlist, email address, P.O. box. All can be found down below. And that's it, guys. So as always, until next time, doing stuff with my hands, who's down to movie?